Current radar is showing that we do have some lingering moisture and some pop-up cells, especially towards Cache Valley, a few thunderstorms there, so eyes to the skies. We're watching this for southwestern Wyoming, towards Evanston, a few storms, and then echoes of moisture down towards Utah County in the backside of the Wasatch. Not a huge surprise. A lot of the development is over the mountains, rolling into adjacent valleys, and we're going to see that with the help of the daytime heating. Satellite radar shows cloud cover and our southerly flow. We anticipated that we would see with our lingering moisture the chance of a few storms over the Wasatch, and that's exactly what happened. Let's talk about precip because, gosh, it's been a dry April. In Salt Lake City, the last time we received measurable moisture was Thursday. Yesterday, we got just over a trace, which was something, right? But it's been overall very dry. This is one of our wettest months. It is the top producer for moisture typically. So we're coming in dry. And yesterday we had the drought declaration for several counties. So giving you that heads up and forewarning you that dry conditions persisting as we close out April. As we take that live view from our Black Desert Skycam, the winds are blowing and it does look a little hazy, right? We blow dust when that happens and the southerly flow will continue to do that. The camera moving just a little bit, low 80s right now in Ivins. As we look at temperatures, 80 degrees in St. George, 60s and 70s on the I-15 corridor, mid 70s in Salt Lake, which is very pleasant, 77 in Moab, 70 in Vernal. But of course, with the winds, you get the pollen. Are you dealing with it? I'm dealing with it. It is tough today. As you take a look at the 6-hour temperature trend, we see those 70s turning to 60s. With partly cloudy skies to begin, but increasing cloud cover into tonight. Our southerly flow will continue to push moisture into the area. Tomorrow will be warm and windy, but then we're shifting gears. Precipitation potential tomorrow isn't here. So warmer conditions, the winds will be blowing, gusty, blowing dust in the south, but here we go into Sunday. So our weekend storm brings the potential for northern and central Utah to see some scattered showers. We could even see some mountain snow as the system rolls in. It's a slow mover. Futurecast kind of takes us through the progression here. Few spotty storms. Hold on through the 6 o'clock hour into tonight. Southerly flow, clear conditions. We could see some clouds with the southerly flow into Saturday. Increasing cloud cover, especially in the West Desert by the evening. And then we head into Sunday. That's when things get interesting. By noon, the model puts down plenty of moisture with scattered showers, valley rain, mountain snow. You see that blue there over the Uintas and the Wasatch Mountains. And we notice that Castle Country stays active. When we look at this Futurecast, you see that counterclockwise flow. That's as the low moves over Utah. And so that will keep wet weather churning. By Sunday night, it's into central Utah and the north, but we're not totally done. By Sunday at 10 p.m., Cache Valley, and then the central and extending towards southern Utah. We get that wraparound moisture, but we also get the colder air on the backside of the low. So that's going to be a northerly flow and temperatures will dip a little bit. Warmer for your Saturday, the lows on the move. It's digging and moving towards the Beehive State, counterclockwise flow, cooler air, wet weather, and behind it, that northerly flow has a little bit of a bite. We're going to start next week a bit unsettled with the potential for showers to hold on. It's a slow mover. And then into the midweek, we get another grazing system that could bring the chance of a little bit of wet weather midweek. And then high pressure rolls in and things start to quiet down a little bit. But we've been unsettled, we stay unsettled, and this weekend storm has a little more of a punch than what we've seen throughout the week. 60s and 70s for tomorrow. Beautiful temperatures for your Saturday. 82 in Moab, 77 in St. George. Whew. 77 in St. George. That tells a little bit of a story here. The winds will be strong enough to keep temperatures cooler than they have been as we've sat in the 80s all week. Even cooler on Sunday as that northerly flow drives the temperatures down in St. George. Back to the 80s next week, which is a big deal because they have the Black Desert Championship for the LPGA in Washington County. Here's the Wasatch Front. Scattered showers Sunday. Showers on Monday with temperatures below average. We'll build back. Wednesday keeps us a bit unsettled and maybe possibly Friday. We'll see what happens. Warm and windy for your Saturday. Stay on top of the forecast by downloading that ABC4 weather app. It's easy to do. You just take a picture of this. It's a QR code and it will take you to our app store where you can download our app for free. And then you can be forewarned with the forecast on the go. Happy Friday, friends.